For first time in years, Texas House advances bill including taxpayer subsidies for private school students. Austin, CBS News Texas.com, on Friday. The Texas House took a big step toward passing a controversial bill that would provide taxpayer money for some students to attend private school. Time equals 400 ms. greater than the Educational Opportunity and Enrichment Select Committee approved HB 1 by a margin of 10-4. The full House will consider the measure within the next week. It was a legislative victory for supporters, including Governor Greg Abbott, at least for now. Time equals 400 ms. greater than at an unrelated bill signing Friday. The governor praised the House committee's action. Something that has not been done in decades in the state of Texas. This is a comprehensive piece of legislation that I think is an outstanding piece of legislation, but there is still a long way to go before the governor can achieve his goal. Under the sweeping legislation, eligible students would receive more than $10,000 in taxpayer subsidies to attend private school. Students who have a financial need or who have disabilities would be favored. In addition, the legislation would also give a $4,000 stipend for full-time teachers and other educators and provide money for raises afterwards. It would also raise the per-student allotment for school districts from $6,160 to $6,700. The Texas Education Agency would also replace the STAR test with another student assessment. The chair of the House Committee, Brad Buckley, has worked on this comprehensive legislation for weeks. During a hearing Thursday, Buckley said, "Over the last several months, the debate over education in Texas has been framed in an either-or manner. Either you support public education, or you support parental choice. I reject that premise. HB 1 delivers historic funding and accountability and assessment reform for our public schools." Opponents include Dr. Brandon Enos, the superintendent of Cushing ISD, in rural East Texas. He told lawmakers that he and other school districts worry they will be hurt financially by school choice when some students go to private school, and they lose money. Enos said the House should have taken up separate bills involving school choice and increases for public schools and teacher pay. "We don't want what's right for teachers to be held hostage by the governor. And that's something I'm hearing everywhere. For that reason mainly, we need to untie vouchers from what we should do constitutionally for our teachers in Texas and give them what they need." Texas senators passed their two separate education bills Thursday night. Governor Abbott said he expects the House to pass its measure and hash out a compromise with the Senate. He also had a warning when asked what would happen if a school choice measure doesn't pass. "We would start all over again, we'd be spending December here, and I know one thing about the House and Senate, they want to get out of here."